to this arena after 29 years at the Chicago Sun-Times. So I was in newspaper journalism. Toward the last 10 years of my career, I had been very involved in the National Association of Black Journalists, as well as the Chicago Journalists Association. Rose up to through the ranks to become president of both organizations simultaneously. And as it was during a time when the industry was beginning to constrict, and many of my members, right around 2017, 2018, were beginning to lose their jobs. And so, you know, folks were coming to meetings announcing that they had just been laid off. And it was like, what are we going to do about this trend? You know, long story short, I was put in a position where I had to go knocking on the doors of Chicago foundations, begging them for funding to help fund professional development programs for my members. As one of the doors I knocked on at the time was the Chicago Community Trust. And who was there? Daniel Ash. And I said, can you give me some money for a Chicago Journalists Association project? And in the end, he gave us $10,000 to the Chicago Journalists Association for one of our events, and knew nothing about grant writing. And I just went knocking on doors and said, can you help? And they said, fill this out. And I had to learn how to write a grant. And so fast forward, I retired, and I had no intention of taking a job. And Daniel Ash comes knocking, right? It's and so yeah, he made me an offer I can't refuse, which was not so much about money, but about, you said that you are passionate about making a difference in this industry. And during those 4 years, you carried this water about journalism and about the members. Here's an opportunity